So just how often do you need to replace your breeder rabbits? That's what we're going to discuss in today's video, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to another Slightly Rednecked video. Again, my name is Chris, and if you're not familiar with this channel, I focus on helping you grow your own meat, eggs, and vegetables from your backyard, your garage, your balcony, heck, even a spare room in your house if that's what you're looking to do. Today we're going to be discussing rabbits, and specifically, how often do you need to replace your breeder rabbits? Well, this is one of my breeder rabbits. This is my New Zealand white doe, and I don't know if you can see her well on camera or not. She's up here at the hay feeder just chowing down on hay. And she has produced quite a few litters for me over the past couple years. She's right about 2.5 years old, and it's time to replace her. And here's how I know. The last 2 litters that she produced, she only produced 2 rabbits one litter, 3 rabbits the next litter. She let one of them die. She didn't do a good job of taking care of it, and she's always been a good mother with 7 or 8 babies per litter that she's been able to carry through. So the last couple of litters, not producing anywhere near that much, not taking care of them nearly as good. So I know that she's done with breeding, and it's time to go ahead and replace her. And that's pretty typical of a female rabbit, is about 2 to 2.5 years, you're gonna have to look at replacing them. Don't just do that, oh, it's 2 years, it's time to replace my rabbit. Do like I did. Take her, whenever she produces a rough litter, she has a bad litter, give her another shot. And I usually give them about 3 shots, and about the 3rd litter in a row where they produced really substandard results, that's when I'm going to go ahead and look at replacing them. But you can expect 2.5 years out of a female rabbit before it's time to go ahead and replace them. Now, what do you do with the rabbit when it's done? Well, it's up to you. You can keep her around if they're a good, friendly rabbit. She's all right. She's not real friendly, so she's not going to make a good pet for anybody. She's not easy to handle. She doesn't like to be messed with too much. I've tried to find a home for her, but haven't been able to, so chances are she's probably going to end up going to the stew pot. I'm just putting it off because she's done such a good job of producing litters for me, but right now, she's just an extra mouth to feed, and there's nothing I can do about it, so that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. And I need the cage space anyway because I'm getting ready to wean some rabbits out. So, all right, bucks are a little bit different though. This is my California buck here. You guys have probably seen him before. He is going on about 3 years old right now and still just going strong. Bucks can handle quite a lot more breeding than does can, and generally you're going to expect to get about 5 years out of a good buck. And it's pretty easy to tell when he's done. When you put the females in there, he's just going to show no interest in them. He's going to be very lazy, very lethargic. He's just not going to get the job done. Pretty easy, pretty simple to tell when it's time to replace your buck. But you can get a little bit more time out of them. Like I said, probably about 5 years is what you should expect out of a normal buck when it's time to replace them. So you can see this is really pretty easy to determine. If you've got a good supply of rabbits in your area, then you don't need to worry about it too much, because whenever you have a rabbit that's just no longer good, you find somebody that's got one, you can buy it and replace it. If you don't have, if rabbits are very difficult to find, then you should start, about 1.5 years, somewhere right around in there with your does, start looking for young that have good traits that would make good future breeders. You can keep one of those out, raise it up, and it can become a replacement for your other rabbits. But you need to plan that out ahead of time, because you don't want to be stuck in a situation where all of a sudden your rabbit stops producing good viable young, and you're stuck with no female rabbit to produce young to grow out for your next breeders. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. But again, about 1.5 years into a doe's breeding span, that's when you want to start looking at selecting out which young you're going to make your future breeders and putting them out and growing them out too, because it takes about 6 months to 8 months for a rabbit to grow out to be ready to breed. So hopefully that kind of makes sense for you. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You may have noticed missing a couple teeth here. I mentioned in last week's video that I had some dental work done. I've got just not great teeth genetically, and drink too much soda and too much sugar, so lost a couple of teeth there. But I've got a partial in there, just can't get it to fit right in, so you guys get to see me with no teeth, but oh well. Happens to make me just a little bit more slightly rednecked, so no big deal. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know, or leave me a comment and let me know what you think of these videos. If there's something else that you'd like to see, consider hitting me up on my Patreon account, supporting me on there for some selective special content that you get there only. And thank you guys for watching. As always, God bless.